All right, I am here with Gerrit Ilg, Oracle Vice President for Japan and Asia Pacific, Joe Parker, Chief Executive Officer at CKH Innovations, Opportunities Development, and Ryo Naoma, Project Manager for the Connected Advanced Development Division of Toyota. Thank you all for joining me. How has CloudWorld been thus far?
Exciting, full of content, and really fun.
Amazing. There's still so much more to come. So I want to get right into this interview.
Sure.
Gerrit, can you tell us a bit about what's happening in the Japan and Asia Pacific region, and what's top of mind for businesses in the region right now?
So like the rest of the world, Japan and Asia Pacific has been coming out of COVID for the last couple of years, but now I'm telling you, it is so dynamic, it is so exciting what is happening. Companies, regardless of the vertical, are all transforming themselves, not just into digital, not just into cloud, but they're changing the way they approach their customers and that they do business.
And how is this impacting both of your businesses, Joe? I'll hear from you first.
Yeah, well, similar thing. Obviously, it was a tricky time a couple of years ago, but we're seeing as everything reopens, things are moving really quickly. There's lots of opportunities happening. Some of the moves to digital and cloud are really sort of embedded now and opening up more opportunities from that.
Ryo, anything you'd like to add?
About
Opportunities in the region right now?
opportunities in the region, nothing special.
They spoke to it. They spoke to it. Okay, so Joe, how are things what challenges is your business currently facing that other businesses in the region are also kind of seeing at the same time?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so just in terms of our business, CK Hutchison, we're a Hong Kong-based conglomerate, operating in over 50 countries, have more than 250,000 employees across different industries, so retail, telecoms, ports, utilities, and that then gives a whole host of different challenges. Obviously, some of the cost pressures that we're seeing right now are really significant across the group. But of course, with that, there are opportunities to grow and do business. Well, we're very active in the M&A space, Hutchison, and we see a lot of opportunity from those kind of activities.
And how are you working with Oracle to kind of meet those needs and those opportunities? I like that we're calling them opportunities, right? Because that's really what it is.
Sure.
So how are you doing that?
Well, I mean, for a long time now, well over 20 years, across our group, we've used Oracle as a key technology provider and partner to do a lot of the core operations in our businesses, again, through the different areas, telecoms, retail, etc. We've had a very successful relationship with Oracle over that time, again, been very critical to our business and our growth. And really what we're seeing now is the move to cloud becoming very real and very prevalent. We took a big step 3 years ago with Oracle to sign a SaaS agreement to roll out SaaS across the whole group, and we're really quite far down that journey now and seeing some really significant moves towards that.
And I want to double click on that right now. How did kind of the complexity of your operations really impact your move to the cloud?
Sure. I mean, as I say, our business vary quite a lot, and the other thing with Hutchison is it's not particularly centralized. The units are very autonomous. But what has been a common theme across all of them is the need and the requirement to move to cloud. It comes at different times with different pushes, but there's a very clear requirement to sort of find the stability, the security, and the scalability of cloud to enable these businesses to run properly. If you ask them now, the ones that have moved to cloud, they would say, well, before we didn't have a system that was fit for purpose, now we do. So it's really sort of, we see it as across the group as being a key thing that needs to happen to enable the business to grow and to continue to be successful.
That's great. Ryo, how are you utilizing Oracle really to meet your business needs with Toyota right now?
Now we are evaluating MySQL HeatWave.
Yep.
And I personally believe that HeatWave is very useful for pre-processing the connected car data.
Yes.
To create features for machine learning.
Yeah. How is data collection and management fueling cars today, and what is the vision for the future with Toyota?
Okay. Now we are using position data and other sensor data like vehicle speed or steering angles. And now, for example, we can detect the traffic congestion.
Wow.
Or frozen roads and so on. And in the future, we want to add more intelligence to the services, for example, there is some accidents on the road.
Right.
We can advise the alternative roads.
Wow.
And so on.
Incredible. Well, very exciting. Garrett, now we've heard kind of some of the unique needs from two, businesses in the region right now. Why do you think Oracle is uniquely positioned to meet not only the needs of, CKH and Toyota, but the needs of all businesses in the region?
Well, first and foremost, Oracle is the only company that can provide a full end-to-end platform. We span across the data, the infrastructure to deliver cloud, and an application set like no other company can offer. And customers looking to do these transitions, they don't do it all in one big bang. They typically do it step by step, so they can start in one area, maybe the database,
right.
Maybe they start with cloud, moving on-prem into cloud, or maybe they do it in the application layer. Oracle can address those needs in the sequence that the customers want to work with us.
What advice do you have for other Japan and Asia Pacific organizations shifting to more of their infrastructure and applications to the cloud?
So first and foremost, look for a platform provider, because the most difficult thing in any type of a technical migration is really integrating the infrastructure. And Oracle, as I've said, is the only company that can provide an end-to-end platform. And then the second piece of advice is a little bit more of a cheerlead. Be bold, be aggressive, go out there, and as with everything, be committed.
Amazing. Well, what's next for both of your companies? Joe, let's start with you. What's next for CKH, and how will Oracle help you get there?
I mean, I think first of all, we'll see a growing adoption of the cloud and SaaS technologies. I'd say we're probably a quarter of the way there across the group, and there's quite a big path to go down there. I think as it happens more and more, and people trust it and are stable with the SaaS platform and the cloud products, we'll then see opportunities open up in terms of how we store data, how we analyze data, how we make our business more efficient and more automated. And I think as we get to that stage, then we'll see further growth and cost-saving opportunities.
Great, thank you for sharing. Rio, what is next for Toyota, and how will Oracle help you get there?
Okay, last few years, Oracle added very useful features to HeatWave.
Right.
And next step, we want to start discussing how we can incorporate the HeatWave into our product with our product team. That's the next step.
Very, very exciting. Thank you both for sharing your stories. Thank you, Garrett, for joining us and giving us an update for the region. And we just hope you all have a great rest of your cloud world.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much. Thank you.
Any exciting things that you guys are doing in addition to this week?
I think
to
there's
this
gonna be
on Oracle
a
TV?
lot of great customer interaction, a lot of great partner interaction, and I'm sure everybody's going to find some time to have a little fun as well.
Good. Are you planning to go to the concert on Wednesday?
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm actually going to Oregon on Thursday to see a friend of mine, so I'm gonna see two states in one trip.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Very excited. Rio, anything you want to add? Any exciting things you're doing here at Cloud World this week?
Cloud World?
Yeah.
Personally, you
Yeah.
mean? I want to see the Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your time here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Well, we will be right back after this, but don't go anywhere.